I'm betting on S1. I think S1 can do it.
I think it's time for S1 to finally win a big tournament here again.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while indeed. But Space coming out of the gates with that strong jab, and that's...
Yeah, I think Space wants to prove you wrong.
Yeah, and I can't really fault him for that because, you know,
Yeah,
he's also here to win today. He came a long way, all the way from Zeeland. Actually, that's not true because these two players came from the same place. They came from S1's house. And
What an awkward trip back home it will be, right?
I think they'll also be traveling back together. Indeed, yeah.
So what do you think about this matchup?
The matchup, right? Well, I don't play either of these characters, and I'm not really well versed in Ness or Inkling. But I do think.
Oh my god, was that a kill?
Yeah, that's gonna kill. It did kill S1, so I guess it's a trade of some sort.
But big advantage for S1 because he was dead anyway, right?
Yeah, yeah, or at least he had some trouble recovering, and S1.
I mean, he didn't have that much of an option. So great trade by S1. I'm not sure if that's a big mess up of Space or S1 having insanely big brains. But even game again. And this game it just goes about how it started in Stock 1. Both these players giving each other some nod of respect.
Yeah, and you asked me earlier about what I think about the matchup. Well, I think it's Inkling favored, slightly.
Okay.
And not noticeably so, and as you can see, it's mostly up to the player's skill because...
Oh my god.
Space getting stage spiked by Lilat. This is, of course, one of the reasons why not many players like to play on Lilat.
Yeah, which is ironic, right? Because Space being killed by a spaceship. That's I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Alright.
So one thing that's worth noting in this matchup, I do believe the Psy Magnet absorbs the Splat Bomb.
The explosion of the Splat Bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
It does.
So that's one neutral to taking away from the board. But wait.
Yeah, it's something to consider, but Space can still just smack that thing right in Ness's face, especially when he's recovering off stage.
Yeah.
Can really be troublesome to deal with for S1.
Yeah, and just having to use Psy Magnets is also pressure in itself, right?
Ooh, nice back throw.
Yeah, just instantly not giving S1 the chance of DIing it properly. And S1 just in the lead right now. That Nair kill really give him a big advantage.
Yeah, but Space is at a scary percentage if S1 manages to get a back throw from this ledge or... Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that's the pressure of the yo-yo.
I guess.
The pressure of the yo-yo.
So I believe Space was going for the side B into jump, because whenever you use the roller in the air, you get an extra jump. And I think he didn't jump properly in time, I'm not sure. Also, the camera is really, really wonky and like that, which is also a big problem of the stage. So, yeah, I think if you're Space, you shouldn't be giving a lot of attention to game 1, because the Psy Rocket was, yeah, I mean, it was a kill, but kind of weird. The Nair Lilat kill was also a bit unfortunate. So him for getting game 1 will be the best, and I think it's quite easy for him to do so.
Yeah, we're going to a little bit of a bigger stage here. Pokemon Stadium 2 is better suited for Space's wishes to stay away from this magical kid.
Yeah, so one thing. Since this season, Season 3 of the Dutch PR, we're using Pokemon Stadium 2, sorry.
Yeah.
And
we're using Pokemon Stadium 3?
This stage has a lower ceiling, so that's quite big in his favor.
Yeah, for Space, you mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, yeah, that could play a role at some point, because Space is always looking for those up throw up airs at some point. Of course, they're not going to kill at this percent, but...
No, that's why he went for the Nair into Bear, which is also a really solid... Which is also a really solid confirm, giving him already just 40% of damage. Which is crazy, right? Because Inkling's damage output is so insane.
Inkling's damage output is insane, but considering that S1 has the lead, he's been winning more of these neutral interactions, and now Space needs to make it back to the center of the stage. Does so, but gets back thrown for his troubles. And yeah, that's not what you want to see.
No, exactly. Which is, I mean, him being on the 4th fruit this is big testament about how S1 is playing really well, right? Because him having so much more neutral wins is insane.
Well, and I think that's also a testament to how good Ness's aerials are, right? So once you don't get into the range where you don't need to deal with that back air, with that gun, then Ness can really shine using all the aerials, all the forward air and the up airs and stuff like that.
And S1 is so crafty with all those aerials and also the Psy Magnus resets. Just like that, I mean, it didn't work out, but him having the thought of using the B reverse on the down B just shows how well-rounded his combo game is.
Right, and technical prowess
Absolutely
is definitely a thing with S1, but you know, we can never count out Space. Slowly he's been making his way back into this game.
Yeah.
And
it's almost an even game.
It's almost an even game, but
he needs like one jab to make it even, but S1 not giving it to him.
Yeah. It's indeed the jab he's looking for, that back airs he's looking for, and S1 is kind of moving around that, trying to use his double jumps, trying to use his aerials to make sure that he doesn't get hit by that. Gets the PK Thunder, no up air follow-up. Space struggling to get back to the center of the stage, does so with a get-up attack.
And speaking of great aerials of... Oh, 1 second. Because I think Space is going to finish that with his own aerials, which he dropped. But speaking of great aerials of Ness, his nair is crazy, right? He can do 2 nairs in one short hop.
Yeah.
And that with the Psy Magnet makes it a big combo tool. And is that a kill?
No, it's not gonna kill just yet. Great DI from Space. The PK Thunder actually helping Space a little bit, but he gets thrown into the waiting hands of S1. The back throw will finish it, and it's a last stock situation here in game number 2, Lustrous.
Yeah, absolutely. And this game is also just... It's so weird, right? Because we keep saying that S1 has a big advantage, and his advantage state is also just really crazy.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, his...
Oh my goodness!
His advantage state is crazy.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to say was... It feels like S1 was on the forefront most of the game.
Yeah.
But Space bringing it back to last stock situation on an even foot was actually quite crazy, and a big testament of how good Space is at keeping his calm.
Right. And let's see how calm Space can be while being 2-0 down.
Yeah.
This is winners finals, and it's 2-0 for S1 right now.
Yeah, it's so crazy, right? I feel like every time I watch or cast or whatever, or watch S1, he always managed to get at least one PK rocket.
Right. Yeah, he's always on the lookout for those.
Yeah. And he himself, of course, knows the option way better than the opponent ever does. So he really gets crafty with all the option he has.
Yeah, and also the way S1 always manages to win these aerial trades is just...
Yeah.
He has such a great understanding of his rock, paper, scissors with Ness that I think most players are not prepared to deal with that. And ooh, some great aerial pressure there from S1.
I mean, at the start of the set, we thought that Inkling will win this matchup, right?
Yeah,
but,
I still do, but
I mean, thinking about it now, those aerials, ooh. Yeah, what can you say about that?
Yeah,
just
that's
classic
yo-yo.
Ness, right? But all those disjoints of Ness, I think, beat the bear from Inkling range-wise, right? So I'm not sure if this matchup is actually a big win for Inkling.
Yeah, right, but you know, Space can make it happen. Can
Absolutely.
he get the up throw up air here?
Is this percentages?
It does connect, but it doesn't kill.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So his weight is, so his percentage is a bit higher. But I believe he's outside this percentage. Yeah, he definitely is. I mean, he gave it a back throw instead of a throw up air.
Yeah, does get the down tilt here. Goes off stage, but S1...
Oh, great. Oh, he tags the wall so he can punish the low recovery. Great.
Yeah. And now S1 is at the percentage where Space is really going to be looking for those jabs, or the up airs in this case. Gets 2 of them in a row, 41% already on S1.
Yeah.
But he doesn't relent, he doesn't let up on the pressure.
I think the uses of the up tilt was really great. Just giving him a range of using a PK Thunder again. Oh, this looks so rough for Space. S1 seems to always win the frame the spacing matchup. And right when I say that, S1 gets hit.
Yeah, the caster curse works both ways.
Yeah, I guess.
Look at Space, 99%. This could very well be a percentage where you can get some nasty stuff, like the up throw to the up air is not going to kill right now.
He does have Rage right at this moment, so I think the kill percentages are a bit different here. But he went for the back throw once again, so I think it's safe to say... Oh my god, almost killed. I think it's safe to say that this isn't up throw up air percentage.
Yeah, so using the up air just now from S1 is a great way to mix up your ledge options with Space. 142% gets the down tilt. Can he finish this stock, or is S1 going to recover? It looks like S1 got
stage
destroyed by the Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah.
That's too bad, but you know, at the same time, at 140%, how long do you have left?
I think it's really interesting. Oh, this is a kill.
Yeah, you can wait for the last shot. Oh, it's shield poked!
Oh, yeah, the shield was getting really small, but the up smash just doing it. So I think it's interesting how good Space is at two-framing Ness. I mean, that down tilt at the second stock was actually really well timed, and I do believe he went for that multiple times and hitting it multiple times.
I mean, yeah, because these two players actually play quite a bit, and they've also probably played a lot at Bart's or at S1's house. So I'm pretty sure that they have plenty of practice in this matchup.
Yeah.
And S1 on 111% needs to make it back. But Space has to down tilts at the ready.
It's so scary to go against Inkling off stage, especially as Ness, right? Of course, the up B could be really tricky, as we saw in Game 1, Stock 1. But it's so hard to recover, and just like that, Space taking Game 3. Will we see the Rebirth 3-0?
Yeah, that's some mental resilience showing from Space.
Absolutely.
Not being intimidated at all by S1, and that's exactly what you need.
Yeah, for sure.
Because S1 will bulldoze over you if you give him the space to do so.
And both these players know these matchups so well, right? They play each other multiple times. But what's important this set is how they adapt to the opponent's adaptation.
Yeah.
They both know what options there are of each character. It's just what cards is the opponent showing.
Yeah. Indeed, I love that. What cards is the opponent showing, and what cards do they have left up their sleeve? And at this point, S1 is pulling out ahead in game number 4. We're back on Lilith. So Lilith was the first stage these two played on, and S1 won that one by 2. Yeah, a little bit of a janky situation.
Yeah, exactly. And as S1, you can't count on that to happen again. So he right now is playing really well, and it seems like he doesn't need that.
So tries to get the ledge trap.
Oh,
doesn't get the yo-yo.
That's 50%.
Yeah,
it's insane.
You have to accept that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think S1 of all people knows he needs to accept that. He doesn't make it seem to bother him, and right as I say that, he gets hit by jab.
Hit by jab, hit by back air. That's another 32% in your face.
Yeah.
And Space moving around, gets the up throw to the up air, is gonna kill.
That is a kill.
I guess the lower ceiling of Lilith is really...
I'm not sure, because he went straight up. Is it because of bad DI? I'm not quite sure. But S1 go... Oh. And that
should be
okay,
it.
If this shield... Okay. As you can see, S1 uses his shields to cover other options by moving the shield around.
Yeah, tilting it up.
Yeah, he was quite shook about what happened in game 3, so made small adjustments. And just like that, it's even game again.
Yeah.
It's so weird, right? Because it's so hard to tell which one of the players is actually on the front foot. Because every time someone gets killed, the other just reacts with a kill of itself.
Yeah, it's spinning so quickly, and it's a controlled it's a controlled game, but it looks like it's so.
Oh, is that a kill? Is that a kill?
Oh my goodness!
Once again, a trade, and just like that, right? It's a controlled mess of chaos.
Yeah,
it looks like
exactly. And this could really go either way. And if you would bet on who is winning this, then you're a madman. Because the only indicator that S1 is ahead is because he's one game ahead. But what does one game mean when every interaction is just its own little mini rock paper scissors situation?
Absolutely. And don't forget, game 1, S1 won, of course, by his great play, but also because of 2 unfortunate deaths of Space.
Yeah.
So it isn't very telling of how that set would have gone on to. But right now, S1 is in the lead. But can we say for a long while? No, because Space is answering with his own means.
Yeah, and Space is answering quickly. Gets the back throw. S1 needs to recover. This is a scary situation.
Yeah.
Gets the down tilt. Can Space finish it?
Yeah, it's even game right now. Even though S1 has some great combos. Oh, right. I really want to see game 5 of this.
Alright, Lester, we're about to find out if Space is going to pull it to a game number 5. He's looking for the grab. He's looking for a little bit more damage.
Oh, this is so intense. This isn't a kill. Is it a kill?
It's not going to do it.
Ooh, that was way too close for comfort for Space. But, oh, that is a kill. And S1 taking Space down, going to grand finals. This game as well, intense.
It was a very intense.
Absolutely, and
high octane action right there.
Yeah, and I think calling it controlled chaos is the right term. I mean, the flow of that game was so weird, right? Because it was, oh, S1 is in the lead. Oh, 1 second, Space is in the lead right now, and just turning it around most of the time, and not having any space of just breathing and waiting around to see what happens.
Yeah, it's basically just like 2 cars going straight ahead and just
yeah.
There's no way to predict what's going to happen.
And this car is S1's car, so he went just
he
more
went over.
this
he
way.
Went so
yeah, exactly. Yeah, S1 in grand finals. I think he's really happy to see that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that deservedly so. You know?
Absolutely.
He's been working so hard as of late. Has been doing really well, but just doesn't.
I mean, it's been a while since he won a big tournament in the Netherlands, right?
I'm not even sure if he has ever won a big tournament.
He never
in the
won.
Netherlands. Well, he won a fight night. I
I
won the last fight night XL.
Oh, he did.
That's very important.
Exactly, but
because he just got his trophy. I just remembered.
But he didn't win a big PR event as of this year.
This season and this year. No, I don't think so.
No, exactly. So he got seconds at all 3 lightnings.
Exactly.
And it's looking like he wants to get it done well this time, and just actually finishing the last set he needed. Looking is at a great position to do so. So
yes, and yeah. So just like S1 is going to take a little bit of a break as he has to wait for his opponent from losers, we're going to take a little bit of a break as well, as we have to wait for our next match, and that is losers semis, I believe. So please don't go anywhere, but well, actually, go get a little bit of a drink.
Get some drinks, get a snacky, go to the toilet.
Good. Because we'll be back in just a moment. We'll see you soon.
Don't touch that browser.
To a spire of flame, distant sparks call to a glimmering shadows. Silence grows in the spaces between, stretching out beyond time. Rising up as a chorus of souls finds a voice, flickering through the void. These little sparks cling on to life, everyone caught in this struggle. And then the storms of change, they fan the flames, scattering ashes to the wind. Every soul contains a whisper of light, gleaming faintly as it dwindles from sight. No escape, no greater fate to be made. In the end, the chains of time will not break. Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light. As fate spins a thread without end, new life draws its first breath, blossoming in a soil reclaimed from the past, where destiny holds fast. Here where we stand, hand clenched in hand, everyone caught in this struggle. This is the day we finally find our way, stepping into our tomorrow. Every soul contains a whisper of light, growing louder as it calls to unite. From the distance sings a chorus of souls, rising slowly, stirring heat from the coals. Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Light will guide you on your way to the ultimate fight. Every soul contains a whisper of light, growing louder as it calls to unite. From that distance sings a chorus of souls, rising slowly, stirring heat from the coals. Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Light will guide you on your way to the ultimate fight. Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light. On that day when the sky fell away, our worlds came to an end. In our eyes did a fading sunrise in the dark, glimmering shadows. Silence grows in the spaces between, stretching out beyond time. Rising up as a chorus of souls finds a voice, flickering through the void. These little sparks cling on to life, everyone caught in this struggle. And then the storms of change, they fan the flames, scattering ashes to the wind. magic